Hi everybody, in today's video we are going to talk about how to avoid buying a money pit. As a realtor and real estate broker, that is the number one question I get asked from clients all the time. How do I avoid buying a money pit? Help! Well, in today's video we're going to talk about that right now. Hi everybody, my name is Natalie ALCHADEFF and welcome to my channel where we talk about real estate and real estate investing. So if that sounds like your jam, please subscribe on the links below and let's get into it. So what is a money pit? There's been movies about this. What I think about a money pit is throwing good money after bad and bad money after good and just a lot of unexpected expenses. So how should we look for all these unexpected expenses? So here's some tips and tricks that you need to know when you're looking for that house. So you should really consider whether you want to buy a fixer-upper. So unlike on TV, fixer-uppers cost a lot of money and they take a lot of time, and time is money. It doesn't happen overnight like on those TV shows. You really need to think about, do I have the time, patience, energy, and money to do this? And if so, great, let's go through the fixer-upper challenge. But if not, maybe think about something that's in better condition. And number two, you should pay attention to really expensive items when you're walking through the house. So big ticket items are the appliances. Look to see if that stove is really on its last leg and that you're gonna need to replace it soon, along with the dishwasher and refrigerator. These are big ticket items when you need to replace all three. Another thing is look at the landscaping. Do you want some sexy landscaping with a nice deck? That's a very big ticket item. So definitely look at the landscaping and see if that's something you can live with not doing or doing that at all. Also, check out the driveway. Having a new driveway is very, very expensive. So check out to see if you want a brand new driveway or not. And then smaller items like painting and wallpaper removal. And some people like to remove the popcorn ceilings, and sometimes they have asbestos in it. So these are things you need to think about when you are looking through the house. What are the big ticket items? Number three, while you're in the house, definitely check out the basement. See if you see any evidence of moisture. That should be an immediate red flag. Any indications of water intrusion or water spots or a musty smell, this should be an indication that you need a specialist or a mold inspector as well. So while you're still looking through the house, keep your nose out and your eyes out, peeled for signs of water damage. Water does terrible things to a house. So you want to look for anything that smells like mold or smells damp and musty. And the other thing is warped walls, windows, or doors can be signs that there's water intrusion in the house. And this is a sign that you would need a specialist to come in and take a look at this house. And water, as I mentioned, does terrible things for a house. So number five is poor drainage. So you're gonna wanna look at the drainage of the house. And so the house should be at the highest point and that water slopes away from the house, not the reverse. And as we just talked about pools of water around the house, you can expect some trouble getting into the house, okay? So that's something you wanna look out for. The foundation's not something you're gonna be able to see right away. You're gonna have to wait for the inspector to come in and go underneath the house to see the foundation, but that's a big ticket item that you would wanna fix. The other one that you can see is the retaining wall. So you need to look to see if the retaining wall is sloping or if there's cracks, or sometimes if plants and trees are growing out of the retaining wall. This is a very big ticket item. Pay attention to any type of retaining walls around the house. Number seven is get an inspection. I cannot understate, overstate, any state how important it is to get an inspection. The inspector is going to look at the big ticket items that you can't necessarily see when you're going through the house. That is the roof, the electrical panel, and any outdated wiring, and the outdated plumbing. These are huge ticket items that are very expensive and very costly. Number eight is termite damage. This is something you would want to get an inspection for, but you can look around the house to see if there's dry rot, and that is if the wood is being eaten up and it looks very cellulose. So you can look to see if there's termite damage. If you do see that or your general inspector says there's termite damage, you definitely want a termite inspector in there. The last thing is any upgraded items that you might want. such as central AC, which is very expensive because you need to think about not only the AC unit, but the ducting as well. And maybe if you wanted to put in a half bath or a full bath, bathroom renovations are extremely expensive. So think about these things while you're going through the house and any type of unexpected expenses that might be coming up when you go through the house. In our next video, we're going to be talking about home inspections, so you'll get more information on that. But until then, we'll see you in the next video.